Alright, y'all, what's going on? Red here, man. We're back with a quick one. And somewhat quick. Conquest is never really quick. But anyways, we're playing Conquest today. We just hit silver. Proving grounds. I don't know if it's a bot round or what, but I always seem to stomp through proving grounds pretty easily. I think it's a bot. I know I've seen. It's the only time I see players like do something incredibly like ignorant and then snap, and it's just weird. So. Oh, sorry. Let me show you guys the deck. Oh, wait, sorry. Back up. Did a video on this deck. This is not. Why is this? Anyway, okay. Did a video on this deck. We've seen her too. Oh, I guess because we haven't seen her in like officially. I don't know. Anyways, this is the deck. Hopefully, you guys just pause it if you need to look at it some more or anything. It's just a surfer deck. It worked really well for us to get the gold last week. Let's hope it still holds up even with Jean Grey out. It would work a lot better too if we had Jean. Asteroid. This is like the worst map we want to see. There's no way he has a move deck, but only way you would snap on this map is if you have a move deck, and I can't imagine he does. All right, that's really good for us. My assumption is that he like is it, funny. Um, I have to be careful here. Oh no, I forgot I was gonna close up anyway. God darn it. Uh, and I said I could Professor X this. I don't think it's gonna be worth it. I think we could have probably won it, but I think we definitely need the surfer. I think middle. I mean left. Also better to save Professor X for like a more legit winnable round. So it doesn't take much here for him to win. I think we leave here, honestly. We only get 8 more here, so we'll be at 17. It's a good chance that he gets more than 17. I'm genuinely curious as to what his deck is with Invisible Woman. Who is there to hide? He could have very well been about to lose there, but I'm not sure. He did take his time. I've learned to I've learned not to waste time on this mode. Bast and he had Iron Man. This very well could be a negative deck. That's my kind of assumption. This is the obvious play. I wish we had Maximus instead though. Let me snap. I don't know if we can win this or not, but if I can get 8 off him, even if we lose here, fine. We need to lose. Oh, he stayed. Wow. And we win all lanes, I think. Funny enough. I don't know if he... Okay, he stayed. Oh, sorry. Another reason that this deck does really well outside of... And like the funny thing is he hasn't even seen half my deck. One reason... Heck, he doesn't know I have Killmonger. He doesn't know I have a few other 3 costs. I could win. Yeah. Who's party here? God darn it, he does. That's okay, I think. Yeah, if I juggernaut it, I still win. So. He does have Shang-Chi. I have not forgotten that fact. If we can block that left lane, then we're good. If we block left lane, we're so solid right now. Yeah, alright, good. We win. We win. Trying to do some mental math here. Let me do this. Oh, who has party here? We could rogue it. This is what I'm talking about. Like, look at the options. Look at the options, man. Unlimited. So, let me hold up. Let me pick up my phone. Oh no! I picked up my phone and accidentally jeez, dude. The options we had here: Rogue the Iron Man, Surfer the other side, and we still win. Or the other option was Shadow King, the left side, and that's a win. And then we could have still, I think, Shadow King and then still rogued and win. But we messed up here. I actually picked up my phone too early. I picked up my phone and I somehow clicked the... I've never done that. And my finger wasn't even close to it. It was like... Oh my gosh. Whatever. I am so glad that wasn't like a life or death moment. Like a snap. Could have won so easily. Oh, let me see, Brood. But this is why this deck wins, is because like you counter a lot of stuff. You counter Darkhawk decks. You counter kind of negative decks. If you can predict the Iron Man, like negative decks really are the worst because with Rogue, you usually like negative decks only focus on Iron Man, so there's not like a chance you can steal somebody else's. But yeah, we have so many ways to win there. Is what sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually I'm gonna slam on this one. Wow, we had such an easy win last time. Wow. Since I know he has Shang-Chi, I'm gonna wait to play. What kind of makes me nervous, wait, let me see, when his kitty comes back out, let me see what the power is at. We low-key need to, cause I need to, if long as max, yeah, we win here, I'm pretty sure again. I'm really upset about the last one. We had like 3 options to win. And what's crazy is that all it would have took was just, long as I had Sulfer, which I wouldn't have even made that initial play with Juggernaut if I didn't have Sulfer, because I knew, okay, I still win here with Sulfer, so I'm good. Let me see what Kitty's at. Oh, Iron Man. Well, we can still rogue it, and then yeah, we got priority. So the question is, there might be Hit Monkey, is my assumption. He could be playing Hit Monkey. I'm trying to debate. Yeah, he still has to play as Killmonger. So yeah, it's still. If he forfeits left, that's even better. I would have loved to have gotten off a Sulfer here. We couldn't afford it. Well, honestly, we might have could have got. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, our power's gonna be crazy right side. So. Yeah, I really think that's let's see. 2 card. He already played Mysterio, so I'm so confused. Okay, there's the Killmonger, as expected. Okay, there's Kitty. Okay, yeah. Baz. Okay, no. Okay, it wasn't even. It wasn't even a what's it, man? It wasn't even a Hit Monkey there. Yeah, we could have won. Sorry. Hit the wrong button. That's crazy. That's never happened. But yeah, I want to see. I want to get some more gameplay. But my phone's kind of heating up right now, and I want to let it cool off. So, and also these matches take so long, unfortunately. So another match could take like 30 to 40 minutes, and not even, I don't know, it could take quite a bit of time. But yeah, so we're not gonna do that. out of the chance that it might take too long. But yeah, this deck, man, it has counters on counters, and it's not even, it's just really just a surfer deck, but it counters a lot and also does a lot. The only problem, if there's a problem with this deck, is the fact that you cannot get to lanes. Like, I almost want to add Doom instead of Professor X at times, but there are certain times you just cannot get to every lane. But I think Professor X kind of really is an underrated card in this deck, because we just need him to shut down the lane, right? He like once even if it's not close, right? Brood, Professor X, like, cool. Even if it's not close at the time we lock it down, long as we already got Surfer in hand, it's a good chance that we can still win it. Similar to that Juggernaut play, we tied middle with Juggernaut, and all it would have took was it just would have took what's his name to win. So I honestly, I could have did a few things on that first that round. I accidentally left, or I accidentally continued on accident. Is I actually would have probably, it was like 4 ways to win there. One was just play Surfer, and just play Surfer. I think play Surfer left, and I would have won the game. And the second was as Shadow King left side, Surfer won the game. Angela went back to 0 on Shadow King. Or I could have even Shadow King the Hit Monkey, Rogue the Iron Man. Or I could have just Shadow King Angela and then Rogue Iron Man, and probably still would have had a chance of winning on that lane. So just so much there to win. Man, it's crazy. But anyways, man, I hope you guys did enjoy this. We'll be back with more. Sorry for that blunder we had, but we still won the game pretty easily. We had our deck we kind of hard counter bounce a little bit. Especially, like I said, Polaris, solid counter to a lot of bounce. Solid counter also to any Galactus plays. Shadow King also hard counter to bounce, because you can just reset if you know where they're gonna play Kitty and you have a good idea. Unfortunately though, bounce you're usually in the lead, so a lot of times you have priority. But if you can hit the Kitty with Shadow King, you're good. Killmonger also stops bounce. Shadow King also stops a lot of anything that's just Collector, which is mainly just bounce stuff he really works well against. Other than that, it's been times he works even. I'm trying to think of a deck that he works well outside of as well. I just can't think of none right now. But usually people will get there's locations like Shuri's Lab, or Shuri herself, right? So like Shuri's Lab or something. I won a few games like that, like last week. They would play Shuri's Lab. I had priority on the final turn. Funny enough, Shadow King's ability activates, and then his power gets doubled. So he resets them, but his power still doubles, and then you can play a card behind him and pretty easily win the middle lane. And a lot of people don't expect that, or the Shuri Lab lane. So yeah, but anyways, there's a lot going on here, and Rogue too is, like I said, hard counter to Iron Man, negative decks, because they're gonna mainly just focus on Iron Man on negative decks. The Darkhawk decks for sure. And the thing is too, is if you can snipe it, if you do have priority some way somehow, if you can snipe it and then they play Mystique, their Mystique was pointless. So it's a lot of benefits to it. And then, like I said, Professor X is kind of shut down lanes. This deck just works really well. It's consistent. Yeah, there's just a lot going for it, and I think that's the thing with any deck you run on Conquest, is you want consistency. Like when you're playing ranked, it doesn't even matter about consistency. You can lose 300 games and then lose 1 cube 300 times and get 8 cubes 20 times, and it evens out, right? So it's just crazy to think about. Don't do my math on that, I'm not sure. But anyways, man, hope you guys did enjoy, man. Roadiverse, we're out. Oh, if there's any adjustment, I'm starting to think Debris might be. Debris was also supposed to be a Galactus counter. but debris is starting to feel very underwhelming. So she might get switched out eventually or at some point. She feels like she's there, doesn't add too much power. I might even add, I don't want to use Negasonic in this mode because it's she's so dangerous. But maybe even Mr. Fantastic might be a better sub. Thor also isn't too bad. He gives us at least the chance of getting a hammer isn't too bad. Gambit isn't too bad. Green Goblin also isn't too bad. What's Dazzler? For each location, 2+ for each location that's full on your side. Oh, for each. Oh, okay, not too bad. Did they change her a little bit again? For each location that's full on your side. So she gets 2+ power. So she becomes basically like a 3/8, right? At max 3/8. Venom doesn't work to a wave. Wave's a potential option against other bounce, honestly. And really that's it. Like I could add a standard like Wolfsbane, Captain America. They kind of partners well with Brood, but you just never seem to have Brood when you need them, so kind of not. I guess really the best one is Storm to kind of go in here. Storm's kind of the only other card I can really see working well, so she kind of slots right in. So anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoy this. Once again, Real Diverse, we're out. Peace.